Welcome to Waters Garden Center. My name is John Kennedy, and we can't be happier to have you on board our team. This is an overview orientation program. We refer to it as onboarding, and what we're going to do is to bring you, our new employee, up to speed about all the things that have happened before you got here. Now, certainly you can check with Ken and Lisa and talk about the history of Waters Garden Center, but what we're going to talk about is 5-6 different items of training programs that have occurred prior to you coming on board. Those will be reinforced during the course of your first year here, so that by the end of your first year, you'll have an overview of all the expectations, all the elements of training, all the elements of teamwork that's expected from you as the newest member of our team. Behind me, you're going to notice the area that's most important: attitude, we'll discuss in great detail; culture, experience, the expectations of the customer, GGOB. You might be looking at that wondering, what does that mean? It's called the great game of business. That's our culture here at Waters Garden Center. We measure, we report, and we drive focused attention on key products to ensure that our revenue and our average sale is what it should be to be profitable. And you're a big part of that. Last but not least, my favorite story about geese, and we'll talk about what's called a line of one culture. So this is your onboarding orientation program. My name is John Kennedy, and I'm blessed and fortunate to be part of bringing you up to speed. Let's start right out of the gate on the most important component of any successful team member here at Waters, and that's your attitude. As you see on this slide, we talk about the importance of attitude as this: the longer I live, the more I realize the importance of attitude on my life. Attitude to me is more important than facts, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think or say or even do. It's more important than giftedness or skill. It can make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is that we have a choice every day regarding the attitude that we will embrace for that day. We cannot change our past. We cannot change the fact that people act in a certain way, and we can't change the inevitable. The only thing that we can do is play on the one string that we have, and that is our attitude. It also goes on to say that I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me, and then 90% how I react to it, and so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitude. So as you arrive to work each day at Waters Gardens, we're going to ask you to be able to do what you can to ensure that you've got the best, most positive attitude for the day. If you had a bad day, leave it at the outside. Before you enter work, we want you to be your best. Me, I wake up every morning, I say my prayers. I go for a walk in the morning. I have a bite to eat for breakfast, and I tell my kids that I love them. Those are the things that I do to ensure I have a good attitude. So I'll ask you, as a new employee here, what things are you going to choose to do to make sure that your day is at the best it can possibly be in order to serve the needs of our customers here? There's a lot of money being spent to market them, to bring them to the doors of Waters Garden Center, and what we're going to ask you as a new team member is to ensure that you're doing your part to meet those expectations. So, key component number one for any new employee going through orientation and onboarding for Waters Garden Center is the importance of attitude. So I challenge you now to take notes and jot down 4 commitments that you will make to ensure that your attitude is the best attitude possible to meet the expectations of our particular customers. When you're done with that, we're going to start the camera back up again, and we're going to talk more about the importance of culture and how our culture works here at Waters Gardens. Your assignment: 4 things that you're going to choose to do every day to ensure that you've got a great attitude that is success-oriented and positive to meet the needs of our customers every day.